name is Ian Yuki and I'm a VTuber. For this video, I'm gonna try out an unusual build. It's a build that has been seen in high elo and even pro play. The build is called Moonstaff because it has Moonstone, Renewer, and Staff of Flowing Water as its main items. The main point of this build is to provide an early power spike and an additional utility for the team. This video is supposed to come out before the Staff of Flowing Water nerfs on patch 11.3, but my editing app decided to delete all my progress. I cried so much and even thought of not doing this video. So if you're watching this after the nerfs on Staff of Flowing Water, then the build is not good as it used to be. The build is still working, but you'd have lesser AP. With that said, let's try this build with one of my favorite champions, Lux.
Fuck being good, I'm a bad bitch. I'm sick of motherfuckers trying to tell me how to live.
Moonstone, Renewer, and Staff of Flowing Water work hand in hand. Moonstone has a passive that heals your ally whenever you affect an ability to an enemy champion. On the other hand, Staff of Flowing Water has a passive that gives movement speed and ability power to you and your allies whenever you heal or shield them. In theory, the healing that comes from Moonstone's passive procs the passive of Staff of Flowing Water too. That means a champion without any healing or shielding abilities like Lilia can use Staff of Flowing Water too because of Moonstone's passive. I think the build would also be highly effective on champions with shields or heals, just like Lux. So let's start with the games, shall we? In this game I was against an Orianna, so all I did was farm. The enemy Lee Sin was also very fed, but thanks to Kane's brokenness, we still won the game. I still managed to do some damage even though I didn't build Luden's Echo. I also did more healing and shielding than the enemy Senna. Zoe is a relatively easy matchup as long as you have patience with your abilities. give my analysis on the Moonstaff build. Lux is a burst mage that can offer some utility and crowd control. She often builds Luden's Echo as her primary mythic item because it complements her bursts. If you build Moonstaff on her, she would have lesser damage than the Luden's build, but in turn, you'd have more utility with the Moonstaff build. The Moonstaff build can also allow you to have an early power spike. Moonstone is also a cheap item compared to Luden's Echo, so you'll have it built faster. After finishing Moonstone, you would be able to roam and support your junglers in the early to mid stages of the game. You would be more useful having a complete mythic item rather than having Lost Chapter and trying to finish Luden's. With this build, you'd have a more supportive role and playstyle as Lux, which may not be for all, but then again it's up to you if you want to be a support or a damage dealer. I think this build would be good if you have tanky allies, or if you have too much AP on your team. I think this build still works even with the staff flowing water nerfs, because your focus is not to deal damage, but to give utility as early as possible. So I suggest trying this build out for yourself. Just make sure to shield your allies first before doing any of your combos, so you could use Staff of Flowing Water's passive, which gives additional AP. If you want to know more about the build, check out Alice's Moonstaff video, where I got most of my information from. That's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I hope